rests on my blade. Wizard Rising. Cut the wind. Prepare. Got a summer surprise! Here to sign for it? The cold is silent. What's up? Thanks for watching! Red Camellia falls in snow. Wizard Rising. Shadowless blade. Fantasy time! Lightning clutch, bouncy whirlwind! Guess what my umbrella can turn into? Let's ride away! Under stars and moon, through frost and snow.